All bakery shops on Frosting come with local pickup as the default option for how customers pick up their items. But what if we wanted to offer a service that other bakeries don't, like local delivery? Hey friends, it's Frank from Frosting again. In this video, we're going to talk you through how to set that up. But before we begin, let's go over some stuff. I'm located right here in Bentonville, Arkansas, and I want to add 2 areas for local delivery, in Centerton and in Rogers. Let's see how to do that. We're on the settings page of the shop manager, and we're going to click on the shipping tab. We can see that our default local pickup is already listed, and it has a region of everywhere. This means that any customer can place an order with your bakery. We've had grandparents in San Antonio order birthday cakes for grandkids that live in Northwest Arkansas, so it's best that you leave this option as the default. You could change the name if you wanted to something like porch pickup if you feel like that would help the customer. To add a shipping table, we're going to click Add a Shipping Table button. The first thing to do is to fill out the table name, and we're going to use local delivery. For the table regions, I'm just going to select the United States to give us some flexibility. This is going to limit all the options for this table to United States, but we also want to restrict it even further, and that's where we can use zip codes. And the restriction is going to be for a 5-mile radius around me, which includes zip codes 72712, 72713, and 72714. It's super important that you add these zip codes 1 per line. We want to make sure that use table is set as yes. You can add a handling fee if you want to. Calculation method we're going to use as cart subtotal. I'm going to add a rate. Since we want this to apply to all orders, I'm going to set subtotal equal to and above as 0. And for the shipping cost, I'm going to do $10. And now I'm going to save the changes twice here on the shipping table and again on the shipping options. Let's see our changes on the checkout. So I have my address. What the customer puts right here in this zip code box is going to determine the table rate that applies to this order. We have Google Maps built in. It will automatically filter the choices down, and the customer can select the location that applies to them. In this case, it's going to be 100 North Main Street, Bentonville. So you can see that we have local delivery is a $10 option. This will automatically change the total and update everything for the customer. Let's go back and see what happens if the customer enters in a different address. So this one I'm going to set in Memphis. So the zip code changes, and all that's shown is the local pickup. Let's do an example that's a little more complicated. Frosting's table rate shipping gives you a ton of flexibility on how you want to charge customers for delivery and shipping. We have our 2 local areas, Rogers and Centerton, and we want to extend that to include Bella Vista, Springdale, and Fayetteville. So basically the population center along the interstate. This will give us a ton more customers, but we're going to be really smart about this. We're only going to offer delivery with a minimum order amount, and we're going to base our delivery prices on how much the customer ordered. So the more they order, the less the delivery price is going to be. Let's go back to the shipping tab on the settings page of the shop manager. Add shipping table. I'm going to call this extended delivery. Regions I'm going to set to United States. Then I'm going to add all my postcodes. We want to use this table. No handling fee. Leave it as cart subtotal. And then I'm going to add my rates. So for any order that has a subtotal equal to and above $100, the shipping cost is going to be $15. And let's add $150 It's going to be $10. So any order between $100 and $149.99 is going to be $15. Right now, anything $150 and above is going to be $10. Let's add another one. So any order $200 and above is going to be free. To do free is going to be, you just put $0. And I'm going to save changes. Save changes again. As you can see, all of my information changed. So I'm going to click continue. Now, because our order hasn't gotten to $100, the only option is local pickup. If I have a cart that's over $100, you can see that we now have the extended delivery option. Let's add a little more so our cart gets to $175. Remember, that's $175 for the subtotal, which is what the tables are based off of. It's not based off of the total amount, which is $200. We have the extended delivery price of $10. If our subtotal is over $200, you'll see that the extended delivery option is now free. Table rate shipping is one of the many unique features that makes Frosting the most flexible and adaptable online platform for your bakery business. Check out our other videos on how to position your frosting shop for long-term success.